Greetings, BlaXit family. I'm going to say Nakabik B because it's the afternoon here and that's in Wolof. We're here in Solomon's Bar in the Gambia in Kololi, and we're at Palmarima, we're at the beach. And why am I here? For a very, very special occasion. I'm here to introduce you all to an extension of the BlaXit family that is here in the Gambia, which is absolutely amazing. But I can't start the video without actually saying, firstly, thank you to everybody for watching, thank you for sharing, thank you for subscribing, and of course, thank you for those all-important donations, which we could not even be making this program without. So for everybody that's donated, I want to give you a heartfelt thank you, and also for those wonderful comments. But what I wanted to do now, I want to introduce you. I'm too excited, as usual. Can't keep myself still. Oh yeah, and I got this lovely hat today, so I'm just showing it off because I feel very proud to have an African hat on today. Hope you like it. So I want to introduce you to the BlaXit family that is here from all different corners of the world. So come on then. Let's start this. I'm going to say, whoa! Here we are. You can introduce yourself. Yay!
What's up, everybody? It's Dynast Amir, search for Huru. I'm so happy to be in Gambia. I am enjoying myself. I'm so happy to see the repatriates just doing big things, from boutique hotels to African-made ice cream, which is delicious. Yes. I'm just so happy to see everybody being successful here in Gambia. I'm enjoying myself. I hate that my stay is going to be so short. I'll leave in a couple of days, but I'm making the most of it. And thank you, BlaXit, for receiving me. Thank you so much, Prince, Dynast, Bethe, Adewale, Amir. Search for Huru. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. BlaXit, and also make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go to Search for Huru as well. But I'm so happy to be here. Gambia is a beautiful place. If you guys have the opportunity, please consider Gambia and come visit and link up with my sister Juliet and the BlaXit family.
That's how we roll. That's a surprise. That's a surprise. That's how we roll. You got Sister Amir here, who's come in. You met her before.
Yes. Hi, everyone.
How are you enjoying your stay?
I'm loving it. This is a smiling coast. So what do you do when you're here? You smile. You enjoy your life. So come on over. Come and see for yourself. Come and experience this joy that we're having. Come and share with the family. Come and meet and greet and just love your people. Yeah.
Okay, let's go over next. Right, now everybody wants to be on camera, so some people are just going to smile and wave. Smile and wave. MJ, you're going to say hi to the BlaXit family.
Hi, BlaXit family. Hi, everyone.
You flew in on the same flight as Amir, right?
Yes.
So, how did you know about BlaXit? Because she's another BlaXit subscriber.
Yeah, because I was watching since quite a while with the Maya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then and then I continue watching, and it was so amazing and interesting, and that's how we linked up.
That's how we do. So we got. Yeah, go ahead, sis.
And funny enough, we both have something in common with living in the UK and stuff. So I say, definitely we're gonna,
That's how we do. That's how we do.
So my name is MJ, but my full name is Muina Jalo.
Okay, that's my sister there and my sister here. Let's all join up, sisters together. Can you see that? Yeah. That's what we call, yeah. This is what we call Black Woman Power. Black Woman Power. Yes. So there's Caryne. You enjoying yourself, Caryne?
Yeah, I'm enjoying myself here. And look at the beach, it's so cool. Like the plane inside the water. And they're jumping in big waves and stuff. I usually want to dive in there.
Okay, so you're gonna go in the water, yeah?
No.
No, you're gonna eat first.
Yeah.
Okay, Abdullah, introduce yourself, BlaXit family from Gambia.
My name is Abdullah, a Gambian, an African from West Africa. We try to help BlaXit families do different events on television, events on radio about Pan-Africanism. That's all what we do here. And also we try to bring different events about educating Africans, bringing about health awareness and different stuff like that. And I hope you'll be seeing my videos about Pan-Africanism. Thank you.
Yeah, we are. We're going to put that out, definitely. AG.
Greetings, BlaXit family. I mean, it's good to be here with Dynast, He's our special guest today, and he's here sharing the BlaXit moment. So, also, all of these people that flown over,
I can eat.
all of these people that flown over here just to come and see Gambia and also to meet us here. You know, so yeah, you all are welcome. You know, my brothers and sisters, I want you all to come sit down on this very same table with us and have a meal, all right? So welcome home, my brothers and sisters. Welcome home.
Okay, so let's go across the table. You're also here from the UKKK.
My name's Kenton.
Love Bla Xit Family.
This is our first time in the Gambia, and the Gambia is absolutely beautiful. Literally, it's more than what we expected, and it's just amazing. Literally, a video doesn't do it justice. Like, you've got to come here and see it, definitely, for sure. So that's...
Hi, I'm Shantice, and yeah, it's amazing. We've been here just for a few days, but we are enjoying it. Lovely people, beautiful. It's amazing. Yeah, come and experience it.
People are very welcoming as well. So
Yeah.
warm welcome, and definitely everyone warms you welcome with a hug. So it's great.
Okay.
I'm enjoying myself in Gambia. It's always good to be in Gambia.
Yeah, he said he's enjoying himself in the Gambia because it's always good to be in the Gambia because it's always a bit quiet.
Hi guys, my name's Charles.
Let's give you a hug, Charles, because he's
How you
come
doing?
all the way from the UKKK.
Yeah, no, everything's fantastic. You know, Gambia is my 4th time here now. Africa is home to all black people, and I think every black person the world over has to visit Africa at least once. Maybe one day I'll do my own vlog if I can sort that.
Go for it, I'll help.
Okay, because there's a lot of things that black people need to discuss. We need to understand ourselves more. And what BlaXit is doing an awful lot really to get us going. She's creating this awareness along with other people about who we as Africans are and what we can do, where we're going. There's so much to talk about. But anyway, hi guys.
Tell everybody, like, because someone might not have seen your channel, and why did you actually call it Finding Your
I call
and what does it mean?
No, so search for Uhuru means freedom in Swahili.
So search for Uhuru
Searching
means
for freedom.
Searching for freedom.
Right. So the first time I went to Africa in 2011, I went to Tanzania, and so when I was mixing with the locals, they would ask, "Where are you from?" And I was like, "America." They're like, "No, which tribe are you from?" And I was like, "I don't know," because obviously because of the slave trade, we were disconnected from from everything, our culture, who we were, our names, everything was taken away from us. So I guess Uhuru meant, you know, as far as finding that freedom of where I come from and who am I. So I just started traveling throughout Africa, just kind of on that journey of you know, just knowing who I am, discovering myself and my growth. So that's where the Uhuru came from, as far as searching for freedom, because Tanzania, they speak Swahili.
Yeah.
So Uhuru, freedom in Swahili, so searching for my identity as an African. So that's where the concept came from.
So, Brother Dynast, why is it important, so important, for you to show the continent to the rest of the world, to our brothers and sisters out in the diaspora?
I think number one, Africa is our birthright. That's number one. And number two, there's a lot of misinformation in regards to how the continent is represented, that, you know, we can't count on Western media to show Africa in its glory as far as how it really is. So my thing is, I wanted to change the narrative and change these stereotypes from a negative to a positive. So I said, you know what, let me do my part, let me play my role and travel over to the continent and so people can see the Africa that they don't show you on TV. So, and at the end, like I said, at the end of the day, it's your birthright, it's our home, it's where we come from. I mean, Africa is just as much as your birthright as somebody who's born here. So I wanted to share that experience with everybody through Search for Uhuru.
That's good.
So, yes, so brother, I just want you to answer this question.
Go ahead.
Just one word.
Okay.
One word.
Okay.
What would you describe Africa as?
Whole.
Yeah, baby.
Oh.
Listen, we all have the same word. Isn't it weird? Everybody has the same word. Okay, so I know you want to eat, so I'm going to hurry up. So I got a question. I watch your vlogs, and they've been my vlog. Sorry. I know, I'm old school, you know. Video log, you know. Video log, you know. Anyway, but I've watched them for a long time, so I've seen your spiritual journey.
Right.
What has been like, I think, the most spiritually moving episode you've ever made?
My coronation in Nigeria when I became Prince of Odoruo. That was the most moving spiritual experience by far in regards to searching for Uhuru, in search of Uhuru. So I found my home. Found my home in Odoruo, Nigeria. So I became a prince. I was coronated, and so that's my home.
So a prince have to have a crown, right? Hang on. A prince he doesn't wear hats. Yeah, he doesn't wear hats. No, I mean seriously, and why? Why? What happened? What was the reason?
It's just, you know, I didn't know it was gonna happen. You know, a friend of mine said, Dynast, a King Obba wants to meet you. So I go meet him, and he says, you know what? This is your home. This is where you're from. You're gonna have a coronation. We're gonna crown you a prince, and you're now Nigerian. So that's my home.
So you can become.
So I found my Uhuru. I found my home.
Wow. So that means that I can go somewhere and they can say, you are Queen Nyanko Mandina.
There you go.
Yeah? King Kunte Kinte and Queen Nyanko Mandina. Yeah, that's right. So I'm hoping that obviously we can follow suit. It's been great having you. I mean, we've had a fantastic day.
Thank you.
We've learned a lot about spirituality here, which I think has been really interesting. I wanted to grab some of that water from that pool now. I heard the story about the crocodiles.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, she said that you can wash it and washing it and it's all good for you and that it was magic pool. I didn't know that. It's the first time I heard that story. So now I think everybody should go, when they come, go to the crocodile pool and see if they can, you know, get some of that water without the crocodiles biting off their hands. Yeah, I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm
we
joking.
definitely don't want that.
No, but I mean, seriously, it was a very mystical place today. I think it was very magical and very spiritual, and I think that's part of the journey. You know, part of our journey, if you like, in your finding your Uhuru was part of your mystical journey, and I think we don't really. We haven't really gone into the mystical side of our experience here, but we are going to show it.
Right.
So now you've opened the door, we're going to go through it.
Absolutely. It'll be an experience of a lifetime. You know, that thing is, I never understood why Africans were spooked out by their own indigenous religion.
Yeah.
So
Bla Xit Family, we have some other brethrens, yes, from UKKK, who are here, yeah, and vibes are on, vibes are on, vibes are on. So we're there chatting, so let me introduce you. No, actually, no, you can introduce yourself.
I'm Sean, I'm from the UK.
Speak up, please speak up.
I'm Sean from the UK and I'm a BlaXit family member right now.
Yeah.
And I'm Stepper, aka Step by Step. And we're stepping out of Babylon into the Gambia. Aha.
Yeah.
Yes.
And everybody, we know LJ.
Yes, I'm LJ, Oshin, and these are my good friends. And we all said we're going to link up today. Sunday, Solomon's Bar. And this is it's a local spot where people really do come together. And we are here, so yeah, we're in the Gambia at the moment.
Say hi. Hello. Yeah, I hope you'll remember our good friend.
These are guys, good friend of mine, many years. So,
yeah.
From these days.
You see, from a long time. Yeah. So what are you doing in the Gambia, guys?
Well.
Oh, sorry. What are you doing, the Gambian princes?
Okay. As a prince coming back to Africa, what it is, I'm in the Gambia. I've bought my premises. With a little piece of land. I'm trying my hardest to get away from the UK, so it's just work hard until I get to where I want to get. The reason why I'm here is because I've been in England for so many years. I was born in England, and all I've seen is racism. No matter how much we try, there's always somebody telling us we got a chip on our shoulder. So see, right now, I'm trying my hardest to set a foundation for my kids, my grandkids, to grow up so they can know Africa.
Excellent. Step up.
Yes.
Introduce yourself, the BlaXit family.
Introduce myself to the BlaXit family. One love to the BlaXit family. And I'm here in Mama Africa, aka the Gambia. And the reason why I'm here because, as them call me stepper, we have to step out of Babylon and into Gambia. Because Gambia, Africa is our home. This is where we belong, black people. Not in Europe, not even in Jamaica, but right here in Africa is our home. So I'm encouraging my brothers and sisters in the UK, my brothers and sisters everywhere in the world where you are, to reach in Gambia. Gambia is the stepping stone of Mama Africa. They took us from the west and we returned to the west. Yes, they took us like I took Kunta Kinte from the west. We shall return back to the west. And here we are today, meeting this lovely lady, Juliet, who I'm a fan of, you know. I see her on the BlaXit YouTube page, watch her all the while, all our blogs, and it's an honor to be in our presence right now and even talk on our channel. Me and my brethren Sean, OJ, yeah man,
yeah, it's definitely a pleasure. I've been watching her. I sent Juliet some messages when I watched a few of her blog, and you know what it is? I'm just here trying my hardest to get away from so-called UK, United Kingdom, but it's not united. So I'm trying my hardest to get to Africa, stay in Gambia, and make sure my grandchildren and everyone else gets to know Africa the best they can. But right now, I'm enjoying life here. I'm loving it.
So what was your first impression of Gambia?
My first impression of Gambia was like, hot.
But where'd I keep him hot? You don't see him wear a vest. You don't see him wear a vest. Can't test.
That's right. But after the heat, the love of the people, the smiles, just being amongst my brothers and sisters, being able to sit down and talk to my brothers and sisters. Like I was one of them guys back in the days that always preached Africa. People used to say I'm crazy the way I talked about Africa, but I finally got premises here on the motherland. Wow. I didn't put these tattoos on my arm for no reason. I followed my dream and I'm here now. And I'm planning to stay here.
Excellent, excellent.
BlaXit family.
When we were going to school, they told us that London Bridge was burning down. And as we can see now in 2019, London Bridge is falling down with Mr. Boris Johnson and his cronies. So here we are today, escaping that London Bridge that is falling down. Yeah, we're here in Africa, Mama Africa. This is our place. Black people, come home. Waste no more time. London Bridge is falling down. Don't let it fall with you. I've been coming here now since 2016. It's now 2019. I'm hoping to one day have a place. I have a little land in Tujering that I'm taking my time paying off for. I'm renting right now. Houses are cheap to rent, black people. Yeah. Houses, I am paying minimal amount of money. I will tell you, I'm paying £1,800 for 1 year for a 3-bedroom with 3 bathrooms, with avocado tree, soursop tree, mango tree. What more do you want? I have a roof terrace. What more do you want? It's an escape from that place them calling them Babylon. I'm encouraging my brothers and sisters, come home. Even the elders who have been to Jamaica, and because of the violence in Jamaica they cannot make it, I'm encouraging you, come and taste Gambia, come and taste Mama Africa. We can walk from Turntable to where my brethren live in Tangier, crime free, nobody will trouble you. Yeah. We can walk any time of night, any time of day, nobody will trouble you. No violence around here. Come home to Mama Africa.
I've been coming here for many years, and Gambia is a very easy place to come to. People would say it's the gateway to Africa, right? It is the gateway to Africa. So Gambia and the authorities make it very easy for people to come. Stay within the guidelines and you will have no problem. As I say, when we talk about crime and violence, gunshot and stabbing, none of that happens here. And if it does, it's very rare you hear anything about it. I'm serious about that. So this is a perfect environment for your children, if you have young children, to go to school and get some grounding, get some proper grounding, you know. So I'm very sincere about Africa, and I always have been. From the early days when we hear about one God, one aim and one destiny, we used to hear that as the Rastaman, the elder used to tell me that. And that scarred my brain tissue as a youth coming up, right? My link was that my father is an African man, and I decided I want to find my father, and that's what brought me here. Now Gambia was the first place I came to, right? Solomon's Bar here is one of the very first places. Take a picture of this place. This is Solomon's Bar, how I knew it.
We've done this.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
That's how I knew Solomon's Bar. That was 23 years ago, you know? So I say, if I say money, you're gonna deck for Gambia 23 years, right? I mean that, you know? I've been here all them years.
Okay, so BlaXit Family, I'm here with a beautiful, wonderful young couple who are BlaXit subscribers. Way hey! Who've travelled all the way from the UKKK to come to beautiful Africa. And they're here in the Gambia, here at Solomon's Bar in Kololi, and we're all having a wonderful meal together. And I want to ask them, what are you doing? I mean, this is your first time here, right? Yes. Tell us, what are you doing here in the Gambia?
Well, this is our first time in the Gambia. We came out here just to
see it, live it. Yeah, we wanted to come. Yeah, I think that's the most important thing as well, just being here, you know. So yeah, and we were inspired by Juliet from watching one of Maya's video. We've been following one of Maya for a while actually, and we found Juliet and was like, you're amazing. Especially someone from London, you know, someone that's experienced London lifestyle. So yeah.
Definitely, watching her videos has definitely inspired us to come to the motherland. As I said, this is our first time, and it's been an amazing experience. We've only been here for about 3 days so far, but it's absolutely amazing. The people of Gambia are absolutely beautiful. The warm welcome that you receive here is wow, it's undescribable. Literally, you've got to definitely come here and see it for sure.
Yeah, amazing.
And so have you seen any potential? I mean, I know you're having a baby. Congratulations. You're going to have an addition to your family. Beautiful husband and wife, African family. African family. We love that, you know? So you've been, you've seen, you've done, and you've not finished yet. You're still here for a few more days. So, I mean, what ideas have inspired you since being here? I mean, you're young. And would you live here?
100%. We want to move here now. We don't want to go back.
We will definitely live here, to be honest. Like, as I said, the welcome in here is amazing. And it's just the environment. You just feel at home.
It's a different environment to being in the UK.
That's it. And
much more different.
Just resonates here, and it's just amazing, to be honest. Like, I'm just speechless even talking right now. It's just so much to just to put into words. It's more than that, because it's not just, it's a spiritual, physical, it's a big experience
And as a pregnant woman, how has it been for you traveling and coming?
Like I'm used to heat anyways, but it's been fine. The travel was fine. Like I feel more relaxed here as well, which is a good thing, because I can feel baby. It's a nice feeling.
You're relaxed.
Yeah, my body is relaxed.
I went to Africa pregnant too, so I know exactly what it is. I was breastfeeding on, like it was 9 months. I was breastfeeding when I came to Gambia the first time. Absolutely.
A lot of people when we came, they were scared of what's going, because they're going to Africa and you're pregnant and stuff like that.
They don't realise you're going to be sitting down and getting food with friends and enjoying yourself and the ambiance. I'm here with BlaXit subscriber Charles, and he's here in Gambia for the 4th time. So I'm here to find out, why are you here for the 4th time? Why did you come for the first time even? And you know, what's the future that you see here in the Gambia?
Well, I came to Gambia for a holiday, and for me, Gambia was a place I'd heard about, and I'd always been meaning to do it. And people will tell you, if you come to the Gambia once, it won't be your last time. There are very few people that have come to the Gambia and only been there once. The first time I came here, the guide said, look, you know, keep an open mind, you come to the Gambia, you'll come back again. And this was, a year, 2 years ago? I've now been 4 times now.
Wow.
It's a fantastic place to be. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my Nigerian background, I love Nigeria, but Gambia suits me because of its relaxed state. You know, sometimes we as Africans can be too relaxed and not really alert to the problems we face and the dangers we face. But we as Africans, at the end of the day, have to be conscious about who we are. And I get the sense that there is a massive movement now, a massive movement about consciousness for Africans to decide who they are and finding themselves. No, when I discovered Juliet's channel, a BlaXit channel, I thought, my God, you know, what is this? It really did open my mind, and it's something special. We're on the cusp of something really special because, as I said, this consciousness is awakening. You know, we don't know who we are, and I think just coming to Africa is the first step to discovering who we are. You know, there's a culture, there's an identity, there's a diversity that is not known to us. And we need to discover that as people, because we are one people at the end of the day. We're diverse, but as Africans, we have a special identity, a uniqueness as a people. And we've got to find that and work on it. And I feel I want to tell people, my Jamaican friends, about the very, very strong connections with their African ancestry. Words like unu, sosa, these are Igbo words. These traditions, even Jamaican patois, when you break it down, right, it's actually, when you talk about, say, neck back or foot bottom, that is how Africans speak in their language. But when you convert it to patois, for example, you talk about foot bottom or neck back or a head top. You understand? Yeah. That's exactly how Igbo speak in Igbo language. All those kind of things. When you say Uno in Igbo, meaning you all, right? Yes. Yeah, you have it in Jamaica.
Uno come, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Uno means and.
Make your son come,
yeah.
Uno.
And if you say, asoso, how can I, for example?
Aso yasedon?
Yeah, no. When you say in Igbo, we have a word called sosa, meaning only.
Yeah.
And
the sauce thing you give me by the plate.
That's right.
And
you understand?
And the sauce of dumpling with the rest of the food.
That's right.
Yeah.
I can give you lots of other examples, but that is one. That's an Igbo word, soso, meaning only or just. But there are so many other things as well that we as Africans, as black people worldwide, have in common. And I sometimes cry when I think deeply about what we've lost. But as I said, there's this awakening now, and this is just the beginning of it. And through the BlaXit family and people like Juliet, I think people are slowly beginning to realise that we actually, as black people, don't really belong in Europe. Yes, I know that may be controversial, and I know another man I love, Muta Baruka, sang a song, remember? It no good to steer in a white man country too long. Now, you know, what he meant was that black people don't really belong in Europe or America or Australia or China. I know you'll find us everywhere, but look, we are Africans, and what we should be doing is trying to do whatever we want or building our futures here, because this is ultimately where we belong. Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying it's not going to be, you know, that there won't be problems. There will. But in the long run, even the sunshine, the warmth, you know, the illnesses we suffer from in Europe, you know, the lack of vitamin D, the diet, all these things can be shown to lead to illnesses that we suffer in Europe or America that naturally we as Africans don't suffer from.
Yeah, absolutely.
But coming here, you know, there are so many different ways that we can find ourselves again.
Yeah,
and move
you can
forward.
be healed here. You know, I used to suffer terribly, and I feel like 1,000,000% better being here and living here. Fresh food, the sun, the atmosphere, the ambience, the people, everything just makes you feel better. And you can go to a natural healer here. They'll give you some herbs and a rub. Next thing you know, you wake up in the morning, you don't even feel like it. You think, what?
Well, that's right. It's amazing. But you know, the danger is that we're forgetting a lot of those traditional herbal remedies that our forefathers knew.
Yeah.
All right. But those that, if you think about the people in South Africa, the Khoi and the San, I'm using these as examples. Some of the big pharmaceutical companies have come along, seen what they do, given them maybe a pittance for a medicinal cure, and taken it to the West and copyrighted it and make lots of money. Now, there's so much to discover here. We've got to raise our consciousness before we forget so much of what our ancestors.
That's what I did with Ibogaine. You look at Ibogaine, and Ibogaine is now used, you know, as an addiction interrupter. But you know, if you go back to Iboga, which is the plant which grows in Africa, you know, they went and they copywritten that and they patented it, you know, and this plant grows naturally and was always ours, and they just pharmaceuticalized it. So what you're saying is right, but
not just that. There's a tendency to steal a lot of African ideas. Look at Hakuna Matata. That's been copyrighted. I won't name the company, but everybody knows. Lion King, Hakuna Matata, an African expression. Now it's been copyrighted. Now, you know, little things like that. But we've got to put a stop to that, and I think that will only come about once we stand up for ourselves and develop our consciousness. Well, what I'm going to say is that those who have a skill or a craft, whether you're a plumber or an electrician, whether you're a bricklayer, if you've got a trade, you can really bring it to use over here.
Of course.
You know, and I'm telling black people, wherever you are, whatever you have, bring it to Africa, and it will be worth so much more. It will enrich your life several times. I just don't think that people understand what an opportunity there is here. Look, the Chinese are here, the Indians are here, the Lebanese are here, the Europeans are here, but yet we've got the diaspora, you know. You'll talk about people, maybe black people, who will say, look, you know, what's Africa for me? Yeah, well, go and ask the Chinese, go and ask the Lebanese, go and ask the Europeans. They're all here. Now, really, it's your birthright. And if you take too long, it'll be gone. Yeah? So what I'm saying is, black people need to wake up.
1, 2, 3. Smash that like button. Yeah. Comment down below, subscribe, share the video and donate. Donate so we can keep on making videos. Thank you very much. Don't forget to
search for Uhuru, search for Uhuru. And my name is Prince Obba Dynast Abefe Adewale Amir. Search for Uhuru.
And don't forget, use that bell thing, and so that you always know when our new programs are coming, and his too.
And shout out to everybody in Oruruo, Nigeria. I'm coming back home. I'll be there early November. All right.
And I'm coming to Nigeria, hopefully, after I finish building my house.
I got you.
Yeah, you got me.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm coming. Thank you, BlaXit family. We love you. Mwah.